Hello, it's Zoe. I'm going to go ahead and start on my top 300 assignment. So I'm going to start off with anti-infectives. So I'm going to start off saying the generic brand, indication, and drug class. And if there's multiples of the brand, I'm going to try to say, oh, and the brand name is these. So just not to confuse everyone. So starting off, we have amoxicillin, which brand name is Amoxil and Moxitag. It's used for bacterial infections and is an antibiotic. Amoxicillin clavulinate, its brand name is Augmentin. It's for bacterial infections and is an antibiotic. We have azithromycin, which is brand name is Z-Pak or Zithromax for bacterial infections, antibiotics. Septinir, also known as Omnicef. It's for bacterial infections and is an antibiotic. Cefalexin, Keflex, it's used for bacterial infections and is an antibiotic. Ciprofloxacin, other name is Cipro, it's used for bacterial infections and is an antibiotic. Clindamycin, Cleocin for bacterial infections and is also an antibiotic. Doxycycline, their brand names is Dorix and Fibromycin. It's for bacterial infections and is an antibiotic. Erythromycin, the brand names are EES, erythrocin, and Eritab. It's used for bacterial infections and is an antibiotic. Levofloxacin, it's Levaquin for bacterial infections and it's an antibiotic. Metronidazole, also known as Flagyl, it's for bacterial infections. It's also an antibiotic. Minocycline, also known as Minicin or Solidine, it's for bacterial infections and is also an antibiotic. Nitral furantoin, it's a nitrofurantoin, also known as Microbid or Microdantin. It's an antibiotic used for bacterial infections. I said that one the opposite. Penicillin VK does not have a brand. It's for bacterial infections and it's an antibiotic. Sulfamethoxazole, trimethoprim. The brand name is Bactrim or Septra. It's used for bacterial infections and is an antibiotic. Ofloxacin does not have a brand name. It's used for bacterial infections and is an antibiotic. Fluconazole, diflucan. It is used for fungal infections and is an antifungal. Ketoconazole, Nizerol. It's used for fungal infections and is an antifungal. Acyclovir or Zovirax. It's used for viral infections, so it's an antiviral. Valacyclovir, Valtrex, it's for viral infections, so it's an antiviral again. Oseltamivir or Tamiflu, as says the name, it's used for the flu, which is a virus, so it's used for viral infections and is an antiviral. Now, this one I might have a little bit trouble saying. Emtricitabine. Brand name is Emtriva. It's for human immunodeficiency virus, so it is a nucleoside reverse transcriptase inhibitor. Then we have mupirocin, Bactroban, used for secondary skin infections, is a topical antibiotic. And then we have nystatin, mycostatin, Nystop. It's used for fungal infections and it's a topical antifungal.